And I guess that's our final save. Yep. Okay, let's keep going. Unless this is only the halfway point. We should be able to proceed from here. 'Tis connected to that odd light, I suspect. Yep. I can feel his magla from here. When we cross, Luis will be waiting.
Last.
The time has come to decide the true victor. This will be the final time we fight Luis.
I'll definitely.
I mean, potentially. We can't allow the royal magic to be used for destruction. It's up to us to stop him. So let's begin the bring the curtain down and end this farce once and for all. Excuse me.
Should we keep going?
So we'll be building up to this. Ready? Time to deal with Luis.
Yeah.
Right, let's go. Woo! Hello.
I confess, I did not believe you would actually survive the gauntlet.
We thrived in the gauntlet, thank you very much.
Oh, please. Think about what you're trying to achieve. Nothing could stop us from getting to you.
I can accept that you hate injustice. Maybe we do share that. But I have to ask, Luis, why go to this extreme?
Excuse me.
Is it because you're elder? You saw your village destroyed for petty, evil reasons. Is this revenge?
Revenge? Ludicrous. That would accomplish nothing. An entire tribe does not become so derided to the point of genocide by authority figures alone, but by the vice of the society in which that ignorance is born. Indeed, it would be equally petty of me to take only the heads of the few familiar guilty, for my own satisfaction, no less. No, I would not repay injustice with injustice.
Then why? You drew the entire nation into your scheme without hesitation. If not revenge, then what would compel you to such ends?
It is true that I was born in the ancient sanctum, but I never held any fondness for that place. The Elder have long lived in hiding, clutching the truths of the world to themselves alone. A tribe of doors locked and secrets encoded. I wanted to change that isolation. And then, at long last, a man from outside the village came to visit. None other than your father.
Gwyn.
That's...
Though royalty, he dreamed that the tribes might stand side by side as equals. And he rejected none of our village's history, however inconvenient to his worldview. I saw him with the eyes of a child. And for the first time, I felt a dream stir. Were there more idealists like him in the world outside? Was my life of hiding at an end? Under the canopy of that gloom-thick forest, all I wanted was to leave and live upon the open plains beneath a wider sky. That was all. As for what happened to the ancient sanctum afterwards, it is a story you've already been told.
It was set aflame and crushed beneath the church's heel. The Sanctist warrior monks and ordinary guardsmen alike, all in the palm of Forden's hand.
Neighbors and kin I'd known all my life were soon nothing but ash on the wind. Too quick to realize their own deaths. I was but a child, trembling before a wall of fire. It was a massacre. It had nothing to do with any hate on either side, or retaliation for any perceived offense. It was only pure injustice. A selfish act of devastation. One thought alone burned in my mind. I would never let it happen again. And so did I walk onward.
It was tragic.
Thus, I choose to make this a land of eternal, perfect equality, even should it cost my life. I shall return the anxieties endowed upon this scepter, and let it be heard. To burden others with your own fears and responsibilities is cowardice. My royal magic shall craft a world where that cannot be. Such cowardice dies.
What a lonely way of thinking.
What a lonely way to see things.
That's what turned you so cold-blooded, eh? First I've heard of it, but... Sorry. Means we got all the more reason to kill ya.
Luis! You're not describing a nation that condemns evil. You're describing a nation that's entirely blind to it. A land of amoral beasts, not people. In the end, I think you're still trapped. You've been stuck in that night of flames all your life. You don't trust anyone. That's why you can only imagine a world apart from you. Unless you can face that anxiety within yourself, then you're no different from everyone you've rejected.
So be it. From the beginning, I have championed world order determined by power. All that remains is for me to realize my truth by burying you beneath it. You are not the sole wielders of these lost archetypes. I am Luis, bearer of the royal scepter. With only a thought, the power of kings is mine to command.
What?
Behold, and I will reveal the secrets still beyond you.
Oh.
Come, we decide our world's future here.
Sorry, I just had a strange vision of Halal Lucifer.
Our land is consumed with anxiety as it has never been before. All of it, foundation for my new, better world. You are but an audience, powerless to tread on history's stage. Let it begin.
We fight for your ideal world. Here and now. We'll take him down.
I mean, I think we're level 80 ourselves. Right. Actually,
Better be sure.
let's play this more sensibly.
Take it.
Oh, I never changed Ifrit's shoes.
You won.
Here I go.
Now that she has a different headpiece, she doesn't need what she has.
Is everyone all right?
Let's get that down.
Take this! You cannot run from your fate.
You cannot protect the Omni Guard.
Royal soul.
What is he?
Looks like we can't brute
Demon
force
Lord.
through this one.
Really? Demon Lord? They can't help themselves, can they?
Let's go.
But hey,
Is there another way?
it's something they like, they
Let's
just
try this.
focus on it. You know?
Thank you.
I am grateful.
That helped us out.
Take my fullest power. I shall put all on the line.
You better be ready. You're out.
Basilio. That's what they
power
do.
of
They mess
heroes.
with you.
Jeez.
As the point of a sword!
Oh, it critted as well. That's a thing of beauty.
I'll cut through! Face my wrath! Magna, come to me!
Luis is gathering an unbelievable amount of magla around him.
Oh my gosh, I just noticed the faces. Those are the races. On the shield
Can't
thing.
let him finish whatever he's doing. Try to interrupt his attack somehow. Focus your attacks. We've got to stop him before he takes us out in one shot.
Here I go!
I channel my power. The magma buildup's dissolving.
For all that we
Right in their
strive
weak
for!
spot. Beat him down, Basilio.
Pierce through them!
I will crush
Royal
the
thought.
fantasy in your heart.
Looking at the design of this. Yeah, there's like... I got confused then because like, did I see an ear? It's on the tabard
Let's go.
thing.
Take
For
my
all
fullest
that
power.
I believe.
I shall put all on the line.
Ah, jeez. Okay.
Very good. By all means, challenge me. Stake everything you have on this battle. I will face your convictions head on and crush them. This is but my first step towards my ideal world. There is no hope for you.
Aw.
Take this! Your desperation shows.
Desperation?
Here I go.
Night! Oh, bolt of lightning!
I will crush
won't
the
hold back.
fantasy in your heart.
No. This'll do.
Trust me.
Desperation's not the word I'm going for.
Only the strong can
Kings,
prevail.
give me strength.
Oh, boo. It's really hoping for a big damage number. Although,
Hand back.
With blade in hand!
I do like the sound of big
I
damage
will
number.
crush the fantasy in your heart.
I need to see. I need to see how big damage number we can make.
Here.
Only the strong can prevail.
All right.
Okay.
You're out
Quit.
of here.
That's over 10k.
But this is not over.
As the still standing, I
I love it.
There is no hope for you. Take this!
I know what you're thinking.
You cannot run from your fate.
I'm not dumb enough to imagine that this is the last boss. Like, I can't... Okay, rephrase that. I feel that there's probably a second phase.
Take my fullest power. I'm sorry, everyone.
Fuck hell, Basilio.
I do not fear death. And yet,
That'll do.
Oh, is his move really not going to finish?
I shall rise to the occasion.
Ha! I have never known such height.
Does it seem that I've grown stronger?
Oh, got your clothes back
I
on?
think we've won this one.
So the power I have now is not enough. The Magla drawn to the royal scepter has faded more than I expected. Just as I thought. I would be a fool to underestimate you. But I made a decision that day. Even if history remembers me as a destructor king, I will put an end to the injustices of this world.
What? What are you?
I commend you. Clearly no half measures will do. If I am to take your lives, I must stake my own, and all its power.
Damn! We can't get close! 'Tis tremendous aura!
I have a vision, and you will interfere with it no longer. Ah! Wait!
No. Oh.
It's his gauntlet runner.
Luis still has the royal scepter. If we let him buy time, there's no telling what he'll do.
Bloody hell! We can't even go after him.
There's no time to go back down to land and reorganize. We'll do whatever it takes to get that scepter back before the dawn.
Oh, just hang out here. Evening.
everyone! That bastard Luis took to his Skyrunner!
Yes, we know. Can you go after him?
It'd be suicide, lad. Oh, suppose it's too late to back down now. Well, I was saving some reserve power for the trip home. But if we're using it here, we're using it here.
The Golem Runner's nearly nearing its limits. Even if we catch up to him, we may not have a way to get into the ship. But we don't have a choice. We need to put a stop to Luis to the destruction. We need to put a stop to Luis to the destruction he would cause.
Well, chums, batten down the hatches and brace for the storm. Hop to it now! Get in! I'll just fire up the...
Look over there! Enemies! Ugh, of all times!
I mean, we never did fight the air thing, but I guess we did it before.
Where did they all come from?
He's trying to slow us down. Ain't like Luis to put off a fight, but I suppose he's too cornered to be picky anymore.
Hold on! The old girl's still barely holding together. She can't take off that quickly.
What do we do?
Your Highness, you get in the runner first. We'll buy you some time for takeoff.
We can fight them together.
No. Even if we get the Skyrunner off the ground, it'll all be for naught if anything happens to you. No need to fuss anyway. We'll just kick them around for a bit while preparations are underway. Does that work for everyone else?
Fine. Suppose I'll keep you company.
Had you not suggested it, I would have done so myself.
What else are we gonna do? Twiddle our thumbs inside while Norris does all the work?
Nearest, don't let us down now.
Right. I'll get it done, damn it. Hop in, Your Highness.
I mean, we could take them.
Well, let's do this.
We hold the line!
You could at least draw your weapons.
We must endure this.
Hulkenberg!
Got it! We're powered!
Not good. They're going for the Skyrunner.
Not on my watch.
Let's wreck him!
Hey, what are you doing?
Sure you want to die next to me, old man? Thought you ate platypus.
Aye, it's true I don't understand you and I never will. But I know I don't hate you, boy.
Let's go!
Aye! We fly!
What?
A noble must protect his people! Take this! Finally, I've earned my title.
She flies. Straight and steady. Our kingdom is in your hands, my prince.
We gotta go back! Everyone, they're going to!
We can't go back now.
We have to!
Take cover in the back. You made my dreams come true. You and the rest of them. If we live, we'll meet again.
What are you?
Let's fly!
It's one way to make an entrance. Whew. Whew. Hello.
You've lost everything, and yet still here you stand.
I've got Gallica.
I must say your audacity is almost admirable. However, you rejected me, and I will not relinquish the royal scepter. Since we cannot come to terms, we can only decide this through battle. I have but one final question. Prince.
Gwyn.
Do you wish to stop me? Or do you wish to be king? What is it you truly want?
They're the same thing.
But they are not. The king shouldered the people's pain all he could, and still his paradise never came. You need only look at the kingdom now to see.
I love the idea that no matter what thing you pick, any time Lewis asks you one of these questions, he'll always have a counter to it. I feel like you can never please him.
But it hardly matters now. My ascension is complete. With my own hands, I will tear apart these lie-laced dreams and bury the past. Here ends the royal bloodline and the legacy of the archetypes. We stand on the threshold of a new dawn, a new age.
I can't listen to any more of this. What new age? What do you know about him?
Gwyn.
All you do is destroy. You refuse to believe in dreams. That's why you can't believe in anything that's gradual, complicated, and slow to change. All that means is that you give up on everything. You'll never beat us. You're nothing but a coward, trying to escape this reality for one you made up.
The time for words has passed. So be it.
Such intense magla!
The quintessential force of the archetype. Is this all?
moving so quickly.
Behold, this is the Royal Scepter's potential.
Resist no longer. As I said, I would rather not force needless death upon you. Embrace it once more. Take your true form and become worthy of my new world.
Did feel like that missed.
You are unfazed by the melancholy.
I wouldn't call that unfazed.
Yet you thirst.
Drink deep of the magnet.
He's becoming the demi-fiend.
Not again!
What?
Stop! No!
Raises it into the middle finger for it.
Get me! Wake up! I said wake up! Hey! Please!
My obstacles are clear.
The boy
Open your eyes!
is no more.
Wake up! Please! You have to wake up.
Where?
I kind of hoped he would still have the hole in his chest.
Are you awake now? I summoned you just in time. Do you remember what happened? What you've done?
I ripped out my...
I'm frankly amazed you would go to such lengths, even to fight back against the spell. If I hadn't saved you, you really would be dead.
Thanks, Maul. Nice pyramid.
But rest assured, we're finally safe. As for where we are far, far away from that hellish world. Do you remember the first time we met? I was sure you would find a clue in your journey that might reveal where in the world this place is. So I believed anyway. But I was wrong. From the start. This place is... It was never of that world to begin with. No. Maybe there's a better way to put it.
Neither dream nor reality.
This is a place that exists between reality and fantasy. In other words, the world we've been living in is fantasy. The journey was all an illusion.
An illusion?
There's nothing but despair in that world. And it will never get better. It's an endless, painful, irredeemable hell. I'd always believed that creating a utopia was possible. And if there was desire, then I thought maybe one day someone would achieve it.
I'm not gonna lie, him sitting on that is giving me boss vibes.
But I came to realize I was mistaken. In the end, a fantasy is just that. A fantasy. But all that primordial chaos only exists in that world. The world of reality is nothing like that.
Really, it's an environment you should know quite well. You've come to know so much of it already. Through text on a page. Now, behold!
Isn't this?
Indeed. It's the world I wrote accounts of in my novel. Until now, you've thought this world a mere fantasy. But it's not.
So the world I know is all an illusion. And the world of the novel is... reality?
Surely you already know. There is no deadly magic, no prejudice between its people. Now, all you have to do is admit that everything you've been through has been nothing but a story, just a fantasy. Then this can be your perfect reality.
What's going on?
Your journey of revolution was just a passing dream. Let me take you back to reality, child.
Go in.
What will happen to my friends?
You don't have to worry. As long as you can accept that this place is real, everyone will be safe. That world is past any point of redemption. Change is impossible. The royal magic was supposed to be the turning point, but it was all for nothing. In the end, people don't want their world to change. They just want someone to be a sponge for their infinite anxieties. That's all. You can't blame Luis for wanting to end that cycle. How could anyone accept that they lived in a world that miserable?
Even so, I don't want to give up on it.
Come on, snap out of it!
What?
Her voice.
My, such disbelief on your face. But once you stop to consider it, the ideas fall apart. Come now, magic? Some otherworldly force capable of anything with anxiety as its fuel? A fanciful idea to sustain a fantasy world. Illusion, all of it. Those curiosities in academia, they were there because of the place's connection to true reality. And not even they could endure.
Is it all that? Is it really all an illusion, even magic?
You still don't believe me. Why is that?
I still have unfinished business.
But why? What unfinished business remains in an unwinnable battle? If I hadn't saved you, you would have died there. You don't have to chase your fears and anxieties based on some misguided concept of justice. It was all illusory, and there is no shame in accepting that. Reality is a monolith. Reality is unchangeable. So stay here in Utopia, in the place you loved reading about so much.
This place, it isn't a utopia.
I've been thinking about it for some time. Does this novel truly depict the ideal world?
What do you mean? You deny it? Will you deny that the world of the novel is utopia?
Man, this game has great music. It's taken me a while to get into it, but yeah. I understand now. It's hard to say, but this place isn't an ideal world after all. And
I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right? Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier, right?
the melody I've come to know echoes around me. Rouse in my spirit once more. Magic hasn't been lost.
The journey, my friends, they were as real as anything I've known.
So was it magical music? Magic hasn't been lost.
Why won't you understand? Please, I don't want you to die. I can't lose anything else. Truly, I see. I understand now. I remember. I had indeed lost everything. Despite my lofty ideals, I lost everything. Academia, the woman I loved, even my only child.
I don't know why I'm happy I called it.
Reality isn't just cruel. It's cruel beyond any hope of change. That's why I had wished for someone to strike me down and end my misery.
You do look, you did grow a good beard, I will say.
You hoped for death?
My name is Hethlodius V. I once reigned as king.
He is your daddy.
I'm half of one, to be accurate. I was born of the very magic that split the prince in twain and gave rise to you. And this place. No, it is not real. We are inside the book you hold. It served as your key to visiting me. This was the form of my youth, when first I entered the ancient sanctum. Perhaps it would be best to call me a discarded shadow of idealism. I once took such joy and passion from my ideals. I truly believed that I might end the strife and discrimination that plagued our people across 9 endless years. But the tremendous incomprehension and injustice that defines our world, it was more than I could bear. It broke me. And Luis is likely going through the same thing. I want to save you from that despair. I understand now that I would do this as your father. I could not bear to lose my child a second time. If you stay here, at least you'll be saved. Do you truly still want to leave this place and risk your life to face a reality you can't change?
The battle's not over yet.
You are on the cusp of dying in Luis's hands. Is that not proof enough that we lack the power to change reality? I can't let you throw your life away against that man. I must stop you. Even if you come to hate me for it. Fantasy is a curse, sweet in seeming. And if I must save you from it, I will teach you what reality is.
Peril. Like I said, that pyramid gave him boss vibes.
Someday is destined to be only another unfulfilled dream. Archetypes embody the power of heroes who sought to change the world. And even having mastered such power against Luis, you could accomplish nothing. I wrote all my ideals into my novel, but my love's death showed me how empty it all was. You cannot sacrifice your one life for an empty dream.
I don't want to turn my back on my ideals.
Why can't you see that those ideals will only invite ruin? If no one else, you must live.
To what end?
That world is beyond your help. Beyond any utopia. You must face reality, my son.
Falling back. Charging
Okay.
in.
I thought that... never mind.
Vitus power. Is there another way? Ifrit! This is it!
I love this fighting arena.
So you would vainly struggle onward in the real world. The novel I wrote for you seems to have kindled only ideals of naivete in you. then even my folly has come to haunt you. My mistakes poison your life. As your father, you leave me no choice. I will put an end to this madness. This is for your sake. I will show you the
What was that? Okay,
By this power.
I should have done this the first turn.
Come forth, royal soul. The magic seeds.
It was in this story, in this book, where you found your ideals. Haven't you always dreamt of utopia? Why did you resist it now? Why refuse me?
Behold. Ifrit! This is it! Still up?
Why? You were my first reader. You of all people have to understand!
I would have laughed if we got the counter there.
I have no choice.
The magic seeds!
We almost got that
So this is
thingy
what it
bombed.
means to truly
Untouched.
strive toward an ideal. What irony. After I spoke of fulfilling my dream alongside you. What power! To see the archetypes brought to such heights in so little time. If you go back now, your ambitions will avail you nothing. You'll only die a dog's death. What is it that drives you so?
You gave up on your hopes, but I will not.
What? You think I chose to give up? Are you this determined to cling to your beliefs? Is that truly what separates us and keeps me confined here? Such power. Can it be? No matter how dire your fate, you never gave up. You surmounted every barrier, gathered and united soul after soul, and now, at last, across 3 nations, 8 tribes, and humankind, to unite heroes across such abyssal divides would require surpassing power. The king of all archetypes. Is that the role you would seize? A true king in body and soul.
Do you hear me?
Gwen.
Your Highness!
Oi! Wake up! Your
Gwen.
Highness! How? Their voices reach you? Even here? It would seem your future is not yours alone to decide.
My friends are waiting for me.
The support and ardor of your allies. Yes. The very power that reveals paths beyond your own perspective. I see. That is whence you draw your power. Neglect anxiety, and magic will lead to ruin. Even before the War of Destruction, the downfall was foretold. Yet still, they met their prophesied end. Perhaps archetypes are the will of humankind of old, left to us. A plea that we learn from their failures, that we might rebuild the future ripped from them.
We don't know that it can't be done.
I have to try. I want to know how far I can go.
Fascinating. Even as you face down the gravest oppression of reality, still you persist. still you seek the world's unknowns as precious possibility. I see. Well, if you can believe there is more to the story than the end I see, then it is yours to tell.
I mean, it's not like he'd stop us anyways.
Once you return to reality, this place will surely fade as the dream it is. I, myself, will not be spared. Unlike you, my other half is long gone. And any reunion, lost. But if I truly am the idealized soul and hope of your father, then before I fade, I entrust you with the power of my life. Not as the author more, but as your father, the king.
The city before me fades away. I'm back in academia. Where's the cat? I want my ideals as a fantasy novel because I believe that there's power in fantasy. Though all my story ultimately did was trail in the glories of the past, perhaps yours will show us the true power of fantasy. So carry on as you would. Make your final preparations. My time as Moore may be coming to an end, but I can continue to serve you in that role. This could very well be my last time here. I should ensure I leave with no regrets.
What now?
Okay, we have plenty of room for them. Oh, actually.
My power swells forth.
There we go. I just want to make sure everyone's royal was mastered.
Now that you say it.
As for the secret research, allow me to close the book on it. It's already well beyond the scope of anything I could have imagined.
Ah, how good of you to come. Most unfortunate.
This last opportunity we'll get to speak like this. Words are no longer necessary. My belief in you is more powerful than any I could say. In the end, you showed me hope. I thank you for that, Gwen. You should save. Cat. Cat. I guess the cat has just had enough of us. A scroll containing the formula for the royal magic.
Listen here.
I finally understand it all now. This is unmistakably the formula for the royal magic invoked by the king. Small wonder it was found in this room, for I myself am the former king who wrote it, at least in part. The royal magic brought many wonders to fruition, but the essence of my soul of my spell stems from one simple wish.
That means
the desire for guidance. One who would bring about the embrace of a hero, a seeker who will play an indispensable role in making this country rediscover the virtue it has lost.
However,
not in my wildest fantasy could I imagine that you, who I'm thought long dead, would become that hero. Through the power of guidance, a hero emerges. Then the seeker archetype I awakened to was...
Yes.
After I committed the formula, I used the royal scepter to invoke the magic that would put things into motion upon my death. Once it begun, those words coursed through my mind. I know not what spurred me to do so, but I wrote them all down with frantic urgency. That's why the language of a faraway land is scrawled throughout this scroll. Even now I don't know the significance of them. However, I can only imagine that they were essential part in reaching the true seeker I sought. In any case, that very hero appears before me now. The cogs that have been set in motion can no longer be stopped. O great hero, I entrust the future of this kingdom to you. So we are the guidance that brought the hero back. Makes sense. We are the one playing. I don't see the cat anywhere. Has gone off on a journey to a place he should always have been. I mispetted him.
Do make yourself at home. Most unfortunate.
The text is faint and change in shape before my eyes. I guess this is it. I wonder if the statue is based on the ultimate king of archetypes that Moore mentioned. Later, Moore.
Alright.
If you leave here, you'll never be able to return. Are you certain you've done all that you need to? When you leave that door, a predicament awaits you. If that's a strong enough word. Luis transformed into a demon and at his side death itself. But you've already overturned your fated demise once. If you do emerge victorious and become king, you will truly have proved your ideals correct. That fantasy is not just an empty dream, but one with the power to change the world. Seems as though my novel has outlived its usefulness. Feel free to leave the old book here. From now on, you'll be the one writing the story, your own true tale of fantasy.
The kingdom rests in your hands now. If there is yet any value to believing in something beyond us, prove to me that fantasy has the power to color reality.
Nod.
Now, onward, O King of a new dawn!
He really got into that. Like, he really felt it.
Everyone! He's awake!
Is he alright?
Thank the stars.
Considering it was we who engaged Amata's gambit, this must be rather humorous to him.
We pulled through, thanks to Neurus. Can't believe he caught us mid-plummet on that busted Skyrunner.
Well, don't leave out highs, mate. Wouldn't have expected his wings to be so handy.
Never again.
We're in good shape. Our wounds have already healed. It was all so fast. I'm still a little shocked.
True. It's bound to be everyone hoping the best for us below. Like what Luis did. Only the magic working in reverse. What?
I'm glad that my shirt got cleaned at least. Still think it would have been cool if the hole was still there.
Why? Why do you still stand in defiance? What drives such tenacity?
Luis! The world is full of injustice. Not everything you've said is wrong.
Much as it hurts to admit.
Yet, you would give up because you see no other way. And no future can come from that. We may struggle with fear and anxiety, but we shape our own destiny with our own hands. I have no doubts.
Yes, you're a man who has endured tragedy. It's foolish, I know, all this talk of belief. I know well. That said, if you cast aside all belief, all that remains is to endure a slow death.
As for me, I believe things can change. I have to. Singing and believing aren't so far apart, right? Even then, my songs touched you too. I know they did.
After I'd idealized my death more than I ever did my life, thanks to a chance encounter, everything changed for me. Now I can hope for the best, without fearing for the worst.
I just want Basilius to be like, ah, you suck. That's it.
If you ask me, that's what magic is.
Luis, you got all these people who believe in you, because you gave them a shred of hope. And now, you want to crush that hope. Maybe you're the one who's scared. Deep down, you're afraid to admit to yourself, you're the one who's hopeless now.
Luis, the fairies came to live in the Sanctum. But do you know why we chose it? The Elder Tribe. We admired the people of humanity. To make our dreams into realities, we have to trust each other. When people do that, that's what makes them so amazing. If you deny the power of trust, if you make the world a place where it can't exist, then you're just plain wrong!
Fools. These false foundations. Who in their right mind could promise such fantasies? I will never let injustice be repeated. Never again!
Oh no. Oh.
His aura is entirely different. It's a magla burst. Luis is becoming a human.
Come on then! No choice now. We prove ourselves with all that we are!
Let's go then! This is our final battle!
Pebble.
Again, the world must be shattered, and again it must be rebuilt anew. You will die in tribute to my ideals, Prince.
Gwen.
We will win this. For the sake of our world.
Right.
Okay.
You better be sure. Falling back.
Let's take this somewhat seriously.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
This'll do.
They're still lower level than it, just.
That helped us out.
I pray you're ready. I shall put all
Oh, there are multiple things.
Our new world and its ideals have no need for you.
You better be ready.
There is no
Power of heroes!
in your... Give in to anxiety.
Once again, we could have really broken
The
this.
inequities of the world can only be cleansed if the strong subsume the weak. Now, be a noble sacrifice.
If we given what's her face, repel. I just noticed those crosses.
Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
Oh,
What? trying to swallow those people? Wait, they're... puppets? I'm sensing deadly magla in the puppets. Attack him before he swallows more!
I won't hold back!
Why not?
Here I go!
Okay, let's... All right! You're out of here!
The puppet's magla's fading!
Let justice prevail! Oh, bolts of lightning!
Let's set it up!
Show them our might!
Take my fullest power.
Stay in. Here I go! Gotta follow my lead!
Let's do this!
And we get the weakness as well.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Right in their weak spot. Beat him down, Basilio!
Nice! As the point of a sword!
Crit! The magic seed!
That's fine. You know? Repelled. So busted.
Here I go. I channel my power. Miss the mark.
Ah, that's annoying.
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing!
Come! Pierce through them!
Ah, there goes the charge. Oh wait, no, that's reset all, right? Yeah, cool.
Light! Our new world and its ideals have no
Ah, missed.
There is no power in your fantasy.
Basilio left him wide open! Let's hit that new weakness!
Uh-oh. Debilitate? Oh.
Annoying.
Oh, it's just the one person. Still annoying.
Yeah!
Thank you.
Basilio's been hit with some kind of status ailment!
There!
No! A bunch of them!
I am grateful.
I owe you one.
Maybe not. Here.
Thank you. Thank you.
I've got a dumb idea in mind.
Oh, souls of kings, give me strength.
Our new world and its ideals have no need for you.
All right!
Can we make it back to him?
Is everyone up? I defer to you.
The world of old.
This should work.
Oh, we can't with the thing. Damn it.
I owe you one.
There is no power in your fantasy.
I channel my power.
He's gonna just remove. Debilitate. Oh, and would be on him as well.
You fight a losing battle.
Oh well.
I love this part.
Go!
Right in their weak spot. Beat him down!
Didn't get as much triggers as I'd hoped.
As the point of a sword!
This is it!
Here I go. I shall put all on the line.
Berserker!
Julio left him wide open. Let's hit that new weakness.
I'm surprised it took him that long to cast that.
For all that we strive for, burst forth! Crit! Flare!
Summoner, I channel my power.
I'm ready whenever.
Oh.
This one.
I should have done that sooner.
Thank
My
you.
bad.
I am grateful.
What was that?
That's fine. So dumb. I love it.
Oh, bolts of lightning! Crit! Light!
The world of
I pray you're ready.
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing.
Okay.
With blade in hand!
Pass with Gwyn.
One's yours.
Oh, souls of kings, give me strength.
Follow my lead. Strike true!
Right in their weak spot. Beat him down, Basilio.
Observe the enemy.
Oh, the middle one's dead.
Come! Pierce! Still standing, I see.
Vitus power. The magic seed.
You struggle in vain. Give in to the truth.
I don't really feel like I'm struggling that much. And yeah, those are all the different
Your fantasy
races.
has no meaning whatsoever.
Once again. Even just having one of them would have broken this. Admittedly, though, I do feel like
I pray you're ready.
we didn't necessarily need it.
Julio left him wide open. Let's hit that new weakness.
As the may yet cling to life.
This is it.
Still up?
Like, just realizing how powerful Basilio can be, and admittedly Hulkenberg with her abilities as is.
Give me strength.
I knew you'd help.
Right, the protection thing. I think we wouldn't have had a problem regardless.
Nah, I love this path.
Hold nothing back.
Right in their weak spot.
Missed?
Beat him down, Basilio.
Strength.
That's annoying.
Allies, together! I'll run you through!
Vitus power.
Strike true!
Still here?
Please go right
Here I
ahead.
go. You're out of here.
Here we go. Good job, Basilio.
My perfect world! Not yet. I refuse. I won't let it end like this.
I realize the lack of teeth. That's what can make things look creepy.
You will be a sacrifice. You will sustain the strong, O weak one.
I also like how it's the different eyes now as well, of the different races.
His Magla has gone out of control. At this rate, even a man of Luis's mental strength would lose his grip on sanity.
In the end, even he couldn't escape his own anxiety.
Then by his own logic, we've got to put him down. The weak deserve to die. The bastard's own words, yeah?
If he saw a threat in our power, then let us wield it.
You can't just believe in nothing. Nobody can rely on themselves alone. It's a pitiful way to live, and it's time we put an end to it.
Luis Guiaban! Here and now, I will strike you down!
Okay, it's time to do this.
Gwyn.
Give us our final call to arms.
Come on, everyone.
Oh.
Let's go!
I thought I... So glad I don't actually get a choice, because I probably would have gone for the anticlimactic one.
Last chance. We've come this far. We have to end this here and now.
Oh, geez. That's a very interesting
I'll get some distance. Forward!
shape. Okay, let's take a beat and just...
This should work.
I'm obliged. Thank you.
Oh, right, it gets doubled.
Evil souls of kings, give me strength.
Julio left him wide open. Let's hit that new weakness.
Sure. Just want to make sure everyone's topped up before we go.
That helped us out.
Almost topped up.
Feel true terror. Give in to anxiety.
The link has been severed. What link?
Aura's overpowering.
Vitus power.
Making it harder to fight. Just hold on.
Oh! We have less turns.
I pray you're ready.
You better be ready.
Beat him down, Basilio.
Burst forward!
Take it!
Thank you. I am grateful.
I owe you one.
Here I go. I channel my power.
Here I go.
Get wrecked! Knight! At the point of a sword!
Come forth, royal soul!
They're weak to strike attacks.
Human. I forgot to check that before.
You can't hit me. She's doing great.
Oh. Didn't sidestep that one, sadly. Underworld tree.
I'll figure something out. I can protect us. Yupa's anxiety is hitting her hard. If she gets attacked, it's over.
I shall use this.
Okay.
All right!
Beat him down, Basilio.
Here.
Quick top up.
I'm obliged. That was helpful.
That helped us out.
I pray you're ready.
Oh, it's just so good.
I'll run you through!
I know he might just get rid of it straight away, but we have a lot.
Take it!
Oh, we still have the last one.
Thank you. Thank you.
Should have started with that, but semantics.
Why? Why can you not not understand my ideals.
Oh, we can understand them. That doesn't mean we agree with them. There's a difference.
Is that all? Nice dodge!
Awesome soul
Beat him down!
Blade in hand!
Let's go. No, I won't hold back. A tough one.
Please go right.
Like I said, with Basilio, I don't think we would have had much of a problem.
Born of fantasy. It must not be. Feel true terror.
We have extreme defense action.
Feel true terror.
Basilio, nice dodge!
I know you're fighting a losing battle.
Overpower we strive for!
It's making it harder to fight!
Standing, I see.
Just
Looking
hold
good
on!
Here I go. I shall put all on the line to help me finish.
I love his oh shit. Maybe I've done things wrong. His expression's amazing. Oh, get fucked.
But why? Why is it still beyond me?
No, that was quick.
Dawn breaks.
Look! He's done it! He's finally beaten Luis!
Does this mean he's won? I'm not dreaming this.
He did it!
Not yet. I have my ideals. Witness!
It's fine, we're ranked 1.
Everyone's fighting their fear and anxiety. Nobody knows for sure what's right. And even through all that, the people have declared you king!
We fight for more than justice. Show him our will against his. Show him the fall of his world!
Hold fast to your ideals! 'Tis your sworn duty as king!
You've wielded the power of kings! It's time to stop following in their footsteps! Now it's your turn to take your place with them!
Your fantasy is naught but lies!
What? What's going on?
Just take the royal scepter from him.
fantasy is more than an empty dream. It's a dream with the power to change the world!
Oh.
Damn you!
Our ship was always cooler anyways. I was about to make that joke. And quest clear.
That must be the Lord that governs Utopia in all worthy champions. The hero's archetype. The king. I see. At long last, fantasy has become a force that frees people from anxiety. A harbinger of change for a deadlocked reality.
The people have chosen my son. With that, my tremendous gamble hath borne fruit. Thus it is that my duty here draws to a close.
And now, the novel you wrote with such passion will finally begin a new chapter.
This voice... is that... could it be? But how?
While flames swept through the sanctum, I cast a final spell to abandon my body and survive in soul. I became an immaterial being among the fairies. I had to, so I might provide guidance to the child on his most perilous path.
The power of the archetypes. Was that your doing?
No. All I did was awaken them to it. My voice carried the words they needed to hear. That power is no great and rare treasure. It is something that might be grasped by anyone with the will to change the world. And anyone has the power to change the world. Those children proved as much. Now, that boy has grasped the courage of a warrior. All dragons who still roamed the continent have fallen by his hand.
Sorry. Where is it? And those children proved as much. And Hazme. The older one. Oh, and Nuos as well, I guess.
For what greater embodiment of the impossible is there than a dragon? And he now possesses the power and will to quell those forces.
I see. Then he is not so weak a child that I must hold his hand.
He's twitching a bit, in a weird way.
I am truly sorry. I lost all the power I once knew. I saw the sanctum burn. And you. I lost you. Once they took our child from me, all my remaining hope went with him. And so I placed my faith in the royal magic. I believed that if this world would choose him, there would still be hope.
This shall do. That boy's fight, and ours, is finally over. The people no longer need some mystic relic or some lofty magics to soothe their fears. They have found the strength to overcome it within. Provided they can turn their anxiety into strength, and never stop walking toward the unknown, reality will ever change. Their world shall be one full of possibility.
This isn't about the throne anymore. It marks the beginning of a new era, led by those who are truly worthy of the people's trust.
Almost the appointed time now. The day is dawning on a new king's reign. And with it, my true passing. However, if I may truly end my life with pride in my boy, and my love at my side, I've no regrets.
It's been a long road to this moment, hasn't it?
It has indeed. But for our son, a new journey now begins. Heed me, all people of the kingdom. Dawn breaks, and the appointed hour hath come.
He speaks. With the announcement of our new king, everything finally ends.
I now settle the long-contested succession to the throne. They who hath gathered the most faith from their subjects amassed. They who hath overcome this fierce contest. The throne's new sovereign, I now reveal.
I mean, it's kind of a giveaway, given how he's in your eye and all.
Behold, your new king of your kingdom united.
He certainly did, love. He really did.
So is Louis not dead then? Considering his face never moved?
Oh, I still can't believe it. That boy pulled it off. His Majesty, the new king.
I won't accept it! The new king is Count Louis.
He can't just crown his son after all. That's cheating, that is. Rise up, people! Riot!
Disorderly conduct will not be permitted.
Settle down. The tournament is over. Our new king has been decided, and the royal capital falls under His Majesty's rule. Threaten it, and you shall face the wrath of the crown theocracy's warrior monks.
Bloody fantastic. They really did it.
Quietude descended once again upon the royal capital.
Some days
and
later.
The day of the new king's coronation arrived.
Minus 2 days. Oh, that was 7 days? 8 days?
Boy, coronation really crept up on us. There's a lot of people in the crowd.
I hope we could do this.
Don't tell me you're nervous. After everything we survived already, stage fright should be nothing for you.
All the same, my heart's pounding out of my chest.
Is it? Nothing you're not used to then. It's just one of the archetypes. Just keep your head high.
And just rip it out again. That works.
It'll be fine. We'll keep the crowd warmed up for you.
Your newfound dignity suits you well, Your Highness. Ah, but I suppose you have outgrown that title. Your Majesty. Yes, that too suits you well.
Your Majesty, I hope we can live up to that title.
By the way, Saw some of them Senate fat cats hovering about, acting like they've been supporting us from the start, of course. Always on the winning side, eh?
Surprisingly, you do need people of power. What is it, the keys of power? Having them on our side, having them fold to our side is much nicer than getting rid of them, and then having to deal with the chaos that would bring, because of then the Sanctist and whatnot.
Better than the alternative,
Yeah.
though. Especially since we've got some Luis diehards among the people.
I hear that many are concerned about his proficiency with statecraft. To be honest, I'm not so sure myself.
And the concerns are justified. It's not as though I swayed the entire kingdom to my idealistic views.
Juna will stand as moderator at the podium. His Majesty will only be asked for a few brief answers. First, the people would know how you aim to lead them. How will you respond to that, Your Majesty?
We have the power to change the world. All of us. I know I'm inexperienced, but I'll strive to do my utmost. With all of you at my side.
That's fine. The people have about had it with pompous monologues. Better to say what you mean with determination.
Nod.
Still, there are a lot of people in the crowd who have never supported you. How are you going to respond to them?
I know mutual understanding will come slowly. I'll just have to keep doing everything I can for them.
You went from a nobody to the top seat in the nation. No need to puff up and bluster anymore, what? You'll do fine.
A ruler must only stand tall. The rest is not done alone. We are with you.
I do like how Maria is here as well.
Indeed. And we're no strangers to more practical work. Whatever our tasks, I'm sure we can handle them.
Nod. Maria didn't nod. What the
It's
hell?
time to make your first appearance as our king. Let us brace ourselves.
Clearly, that's why she didn't come on the adventure. She didn't know when to nod. Thank you.
Thanks for always having my back.
Well, let's go. To His Majesty.
Gwyn.
The new king.
Nod. Do we at least get to see him with a crown?
All right, a warm welcome, please. His Majesty the new king! Your Majesty, you're so young!
Please. My king, your subjects would hear how you intend to lead them.
Relax, okay? Take it easy and use your own words.
As a ruler, I've much to learn. I cannot say what I'll accomplish. And yet, I believe the world can change by our hand. And to that end, I will face any odds.
Now, Your Majesty, a few more words. Naturally, some under your rule now supported other people in the race. How do you respond to their voices?
There will be times I let you down. I know that. Only results can prove my intent. But still, even should you oppose your king, you can always believe in your own future. I will make sure of it!
A nation where dreams and fantasies are always in reach. Will surely be a challenge.
We'll make it happen.
There you go. If you can pull that off, you'll be the finest king we've known. Well then, this is it! Your attention, please!
There we go.
No lord remains for you to kneel before. Please take the crown with your own hands, my king.
Yay!
Ah, long have I awaited the arrival of this day. This journey has reached its end. He came to know the goodness of a hero's heart, and became the king his people had always hoped for. But as this journey ends, so another begins. I'd like you to watch over him on his birth for a little longer yet.
Okay.
1 year has passed
Ooh.
since the arrival of the new king.